Hey, and welcome to my channel. If you're new here, if you've been here before, then welcome back. I'm Christy Williams. I'm a business success coach, and I help young female entrepreneurs create, build, and launch their very first businesses online. Now, for those of you who don't know, my very first business online, the company that taught me everything that I know now, is Legendary Locks. That is my mink hair company. We sell 3 bundle deals. We also have wholesale, which is something that we just added. I'm really excited about. And we started our $50 back to school sale. You want to grab that. I'll put the link in the description box below. Sale ends August 31st, so make sure you get that. So you clicked on this video to learn the 4 steps in starting an online hair business. Super simple. I'm going to give them to you fast, then I'll elaborate. So 1, choose what corner of the market you want to dominate. 2, make sure your branding is on point. 3, get your packaging. And 4, select the vendor or 2. Now, you guys might be asking yourself, why is she saying vendor last? That should be the first thing you do. That's what everybody says. I am definitely against that, so I'm going to go with no. Finding a vendor should not be the first thing you do. It is time consuming, it costs a lot of money, and it will only hinder the rapid process of getting this done and getting your business out there, so that's why I saved it for last. So, 4, I didn't like where that was sitting. I like this better. 1, get niche down. Even though you might feel like the market is saturated right now, I want to tell you that no one can run your business the way that you're about to run your business. Nobody can give the customer support, the technical support, the customer service, the product that you're putting out, the way that you put it out, the authenticity of your company, the way that your personality will shine through, and everything that you do in that brand. Nobody can do it like you. Nobody. I don't care if they've been in business for 20 years or 2 minutes. Nobody can do it the way that you do it. So don't get discouraged and don't think, I'm going to do this, but I know everybody's selling hair and I'm only going to make a little bit of money from the people that I know. That's not true. Don't go into it with that mindset, because you can make so much money selling hair. It will literally blow your mind. So don't get discouraged. Back to step 1. Choose your market. Are you doing wholesale? Are you doing drop shipping? Right? Those are 2 very, very, very different things. Or is that something that your hair company offers? Wholesale, are you selling hair in bulk, or are you more targeting the audience of girls who just need 3, 4, 5 bundles real quick, and then you have a bundle deal, or they buy them separately? Is that your audience? Is your audience more classy, super girly, a lot of pink, a lot of golds, a lot of silvers, a lot of glitters? Or are they kind of like the laid back, casual, everyday girl? Is your pricing really, really high to a point where it's like you're super elite and you have the best stuff out and you charge like $200 a bundle? Or are you marketing towards, the everyday girl who just really wants to look and feel good, and you want her to have your product because you have a great product, she needs a great product, and you have it, you want to give it to her, and she wants to put it in her head. So those are really things to consider. Are you doing Brazilian, Peruvian, and things of that nature, or are you sticking to just raw hair? Do you offer custom colors, or are you doing just the natural brown? When you're first starting out, I do not suggest that you start advertising that you do it all. That's how the message gets mixed up. That's how you start trying to grab everybody and bring them in. Start with one thing. So for Legendary Locks example, we sell mink hair to the average everyday girl at an affordable price. We just started offering wholesale, and our hair is in the natural 1B state. We do not offer custom colors. So if you want custom colors, my company wouldn't be the one that you go to. But if you want natural, great Brazilian and Malaysian hair, you're going to come to us, because we have that great product. Our brand feels like it fits your personality. You like the way that our prices are. Boom, deal is closed. You want it to be that simple when it comes to your hair business as well. Step number 2, make sure your branding is on point. So when you make your logos and your website and your hang tags or your wrap ties or whatever, however you're going to do it, make sure that you have the same colors. Keep your color scheme down to like 3 or 4 colors. I recommend 3. Please don't go over 3. I feel like if you're over 3 or 4, it just becomes Crayola smorgasbord of different colors for no reason, and that confuses people. The colors in your logo should be the only colors on your website. Those colors need to stick out. That font that you use on your website needs to be the font that you're using in your logo. You want to create a uniform look so that when I see purple, black, and gold, I know that's Legendary Blocks. When I see whatever colors you have, I know that that's your brand and that sticks out, and that's the same thing on your websites. Pro tip, did you know that you can make your logos on Canva absolutely free? Canva is a free site. You can make your logos there, and you can also make your social media graphics on there. If you're going into YouTube, you can make your YouTube thumbnails there. You can do literally everything on Canva. You just have to check it out. So yeah, you can DIY that. You can do your website on Wix when you're first starting out if you're really trying to save money. They're about towards the middle of the month, they like to do a 50% off. So they don't have a monthly pay option like some other web hosting providers, but if you pay in full and you get that sale, it's about like $120 a year. You pay for it once and then you forget it until the next year. So it's really good like that. Number 3, packaging. A lot of people want to go for boxes. I know when you start off, you want to start off good, you want to start off great, you want to start off memorable, you want people to want what you have, right? So you want to do, you're thinking you want to do it the way these bigger brands are doing it. I'm going to tell you, a lot of you guys are going for boxes. I give a big no-no to boxes. Boxes are super expensive and they do not sell them in packs of 1, 5, or 10. You have to buy 100, 200 boxes. They're curated. You have to get someone to do the mock-up for you to design the box. This can cost you anywhere between $600 to $1,000. If you're just starting out, you have no customers, you have no audience, you really don't want to be spending that money on packaging alone. This is my packaging. So this is a poly mailer. I got 300 of these from Etsy, which is another website that I love to use. 300 of these off of Etsy for $200. I have 300 of these, y'all. 300. Well, I don't have 300 anymore, but I had 300 when I ordered them. I definitely say go with poly mailers. They are the most simple, most cost effective, and they're easiest to make, and they're actually the cheapest to ship. If you wanted, you could take one of these. If you wanted, you could take a shipping logo, slap it right on the back of that, and you'd be good to go. I suggest these again because it's less work than the silk or satin bags. Silk or satin bags, you know, you can just slap a label on the back of that. You have to get another source of packaging, put it inside of there, and then send it off for, you know, based on, and you pay for it based on the weight. Number 3 was packaging. I said the boxes. I know how to edit, so I'm gonna take this out. Polymer, it's very expensive. Okay, number 4, final step. Finding a vendor. And I know I kind of touched on why I left it for last, but I'm really going to get into it now. Finding a vendor takes time. It took me about 2 months, 2.5 months to find a vendor. I didn't have anything else set. I started with my vendor because that's what everybody was doing and that's what I thought I was supposed to do. So I wasted 2.5 months of getting my business out there because I was looking for a vendor. I do not suggest you start with this. It is very costly. It is very time consuming. You're going to have so many bundles. What you should look for in a vendor is someone who, or a company who has fast shipping, great customer service, and I don't mean you like what they say and, you know, you feel like they're nice and you feel like you could build a friendship with them or anything like that. I mean, the customer service is good. Like, if I email you, you get back to me that same day. That's all I need. You got to keep your requirements kind of low when you're looking for a vendor, especially because they're out of the country. So some people's English is not going to be good. Like, you know, all that stuff you have to worry about. Price for value. That's when you want to start looking at the reviews that other people have said. Now, obviously, you can't just go off of the reviews. It's not like you're buying one bundle. This is going to be your vendor. This person is literally going to be the base of your brand. So you want to make sure that they have really, really good stuff. You want to make sure that their shipping time and cost is low. You can contact them easily. Either they're in the US or they're in China. Their price for value is good. And you want to make sure you understand the holidays. Ladies, I've watched so many people on YouTube talk about how their shipping got pushed back or their orders took 2 weeks because they didn't know that, you know, the Republic of China had a holiday. You want to keep a calendar. Once you pick a vendor, you need to keep a calendar or just mark on your calendar the days of their holidays. That is so important because if you already know that, then you can just put that on your website, post it on social media, or send it out in emails around the time that people will be getting orders. So let's say they have a holiday coming up August 14th. So if you know August 14th is their holiday, you want to tell your audience to get their orders in before the 14th if they want them by the 16th, right? So if I order on the 13th, I should be able to get it by the 16th or 17th or whatever have you. You can place orders on the 14th. No work is getting done that day because it's a holiday. Then if you say it takes 2 days for shipping, or once it goes through you, it takes another 2 days, so let's say 4 days. Now you're going to be like 6 days behind and your customers are going to be upset. Make sure you keep a running calendar of their holidays. So really simple, really quick, super easy. Those are my 4 steps into creating a successful online hair business. Make sure you go ahead and like and subscribe. Share this video if you'd like. Make sure you watch my other videos for more business tips, tricks, hacks, and how-tos. All of my information, any questions that you may have, will be in the description box below. And let's jump in the comments and talk about it. Are you starting a hair business? Do you need help? What's your brand? What are your colors? What are you thinking about doing? Who are you branding to? If you need help branding, just jump in the comments and we can discuss it and rash it out there. All right, so I'll end this video here and I will talk to you guys soon.